Let me tell you about Chad. When Chad first came to me, he had been doing hair for over 20 years. 20 years behind the chair. Advanced head spa training, beautiful work, professional, reliable. But here's the thing, he had 0 new clients coming in, just word of mouth, just the same clients he'd been seeing for honestly over a decade. And he was stuck, creatively, financially, energetically, wondering why all of his education and 20 years of experience wasn't transitioning into the growth in today's climate. He thought that the head spa certification would be the thing that changed everything. But here's what he learned. Just knowing how to do head spa doesn't magically get you more clients or more money. What gets you clients and money is positioning, systems, and strategy. And that's exactly what we built together. So in this video, I want to walk you through Chad's entire transformation, what wasn't working, what we fixed, and the results that he got. Because if you've been grinding for years, maybe decades, and wondering why you're not seeing the growth that you deserve, this is for you. Let's dive in. Okay. So when Chad and I first got on a call in the summer of 2025, I asked him, what's the biggest challenge that you're facing right now? And he said, I don't have any new clients. I have joined other programs and it just has not happened. Everything feels like it's word of mouth. And the clients I do have, they're fine, but they're just not the ones that I know I want to work with now that I have this head spa training. And so I asked him to walk me through his business. And here's what I saw. Problem number 1 was that he had a branding problem. So Chad's Instagram and his website, they looked fine. It wasn't bad, but it also didn't stand out. There was no clear message. It wasn't optimized. There was no consistent design aesthetic. And there was no reason for someone scrolling to stop and think, I need to book with this person. He was posting sporadically, sometimes hair, sometimes random thoughts, sometimes nothing for weeks. And in today's market, if you're invisible, you're just not discoverable and you don't really exist. Problem number 2 was he had a positioning problem. So Chad had invested in a head spa education, which was great. And he was so excited about it and he's so great at it. He knew it was exactly where he wanted to take his business. He got great results and knew that people were going to love it. But when I looked at how he was talking about it online, it was all like, hey, I do head spa now. Come try the head spa. Head spa's so relaxing. There was no real transformation story to go with it, no premium positioning. And so there was just a gap there. No reason that somebody would pay $150 or more for it. It kind of sounded like a nice add-on, but not a signature curated experience that spoke to people's emotions. Problem number 3 was he had a discoverability problem. So Chad wasn't running ads. He did have a website, but there wasn't any SEO, search engine optimization. He wasn't really showing up on Google. He was just kind of hoping people would find him through word of mouth. And here's the thing about word of mouth. It's not bad. It's amazing when it happens, but it's slow, it's inconsistent, and it can cap your growth because you can only grow as fast as your existing clients can refer you. If those clients aren't the right clients or they just forget to refer, then you stay stuck. Problem number 4, there was a sales gap. He was feeling burned out, so he wasn't selling as much as he could. He'd finish the service, the client would pay, that was kind of it. No real rebooking conversation, no retail recommendations, not a lot of upsells. And I felt like he was leaving thousands on the table every single month from all of those appointments. Problem number 5 was there was a tech gap. And that's pretty common in our industry because we're creatives. His booking system was a little overwhelming and it was a little scattered. The website was a little outdated and the client communication was pretty much manual. And so he was probably spending hours every single week doing all this admin that probably should have been more automated. And so when Chad came to me and said, I don't understand why I'm not growing. I have all this training. I'm so good at what I do. I told him totally, you don't have a skill problem. You have a systems and discoverability problem. And that's what we set out to fix. So here is the strategy of what we fixed. Okay, so here's what we did. So we didn't fix everything at once, right? We started in layers. We had to go with what was going to move the needle fastest and build on top of it. So the roadmap was phase 1. We tightened up his existing business first, right? Months 1 to 2. Before we could bring in any new clients, we had to make sure his current business could actually handle them. So we focused on 3 things in phase 1. We built a client experience system because Chad had been kind of winging it. And every client got a slightly different experience depending on the mood, the day, the energy, how busy he was. And that's not scalable, but it's also not premium. So we had to build a signature client experience that every single client would get. And here's what that looks like. The welcome, greeting by name, beverage menu, walkthrough, what to expect, the consult, a 10-minute sit down before we even get started with the hair. We really understand their goals and setting expectations. A signature shampoo experience, a scalp massage protocol that every client gets, not just head spa clients, a finish, intentional styling, aftercare, personalization, a follow-up, an email that they get 48 hours after so they feel cared. And that was the standard, not an exception. And clients noticed immediately. They would say, I love whatever you're doing, I love it. The second thing under phase one was we installed reactivation emails to his existing client base. So Chad had a list of past clients who hadn't booked in probably more than 6 months. And he wasn't reaching out to them regularly. And he assumed that maybe they had moved on or that they were just comfortable in their existing cadence of booking. But here's the truth. Most of them didn't leave because they didn't like him. They might have left because life got busy and they forgot. And so we sent a simple reactivation email sequence where, hey, I've been thinking about you. It's been a while. Would love to get you back in the chair. I've added some new services and would love to offer you a complimentary consultation about it. If the timing's not right, no worries, but here's a special offer if you want to come back. So we sent this to about, I think, 50 clients, and just sending those, reminding them that he existed and he had new services and packages. He sold a $625 head spa package and earned an additional $2,400 that month alone from email, people who were already in his database. Number 3 in this phase was we implemented a system to sell more in the appointment. So Chad was asking for the rebook, but he had gotten a little lax in how he was upselling throughout the appointment, which was costing money. So we built a simple script he could use at the start, middle, and end of every appointment. So I designed a script for how to start the appointment. I suggest you choose 3 products for each client service. Make sure to have them within arm's length of your clients so they can touch them and hold them. Make sure to educate them on the products while you're using them. Before they check out, ask which of them they want to take home, and then let them know when you need to see them again. The worst is when we ask clients, when do you want to rebook? Instead of showing up in leader energy and saying, you'll need to return in about 8 weeks, which is April 27th. Would you like an afternoon or does morning work better? Always make sure that you sell the product, then rebook, then take their money. This isn't pushy or salesy. This is a service system that is delivering results for your clients. And within the first month of implementing this, he added $800 in retail sales and his rebooking rate went from 40% to 75%. So just from tightening up his existing business before we even brought in new clients, Chad was already making an extra $2,000 a month. Same clients, same hours, just better systems. And that is the power of fixing what you already have before chasing the new. Next, we went to phase 2. So we positioned him as a premium brand. Okay, so now Chad's existing business was dialed in and the way that he was showing up to the salon suite every day shifted. Clients were having an amazing experience. He was selling more, he was rebooking more. Now it was time to position him so new clients would actually find him and want to pay premium prices. So here's what we did. 1, we rebuilt his social media presence. Chad's Instagram wasn't bad, but again, it wasn't attracting premium clients. We created a content strategy around education, so tips on scalp health, hair care, benefits of head spa, transformation, before and after, showing his work with client permission, behind the scenes, stories of his process, his vibe, why he does what he does. We also created a content calendar so he wasn't scrambling. 3 posts a week, nothing crazy, just consistent, branded, intentional. Within 60 days, his engagement went up 40% and he started getting compliments from his clientele when they noticed the shifts. Part 2 of this phase was we overhauled his website. So his website was functional, but it wasn't selling and it wasn't optimized for discoverability. So we rewrote it from scratch. We had a homepage with a clear headline about the transformation that he creates: restore your scalp, revive your confidence. We had a services page. We broke down each service with benefits, pricing, what to expect. We had an about page. We told his story, 20 years of experience, advanced training, why he's different and special. And of course, a booking call to action, very clear, easy to find, buttons on every single page, and a square services embedded into the site. We also added SEO keywords so people searching for head spa near me or scalp treatment in the city, so his people would actually find him. 3, we updated the email marketing machine. So we already had sent those reactivation emails, but now we wanted an automated welcome sequence based on his customer's identity, meaning he spoke specifically to their lifestyle habits, pain points, or issues. If it's generic or feels like too ChatGPT, your buyers are going to know that. So the high-level strategy is as follows: a 5 to 7 message sequence that talks about the following. So number 1, welcome, thank you for coming in, here's what you can expect. Email number 2, here's why scalp health matters and what most stylists get wrong. Number 3, suggested timelines to return back to the salon. Email 4, brand values or policies. Email 5, product knowledge. email 6, maybe like a common constraint or something people value from your salon, and email 7, your why you do what you do or what makes your customers return. And then we set up a monthly newsletter with seasonal tips, education, any holiday or monthly VIP promos, client transformations, new services, product feature. This kept him top of mind with his clients between their services with him, kind of like a song playing in the background. Then we went into phase 3, was where we tightened his client experience and packages. Okay, so now Chad had new people discovering him. But when they looked at his services, they saw head spa, $150 plus haircut, $60, color, $120, scalp treatment, $40. It was kind of all a la carte. And here's the problem with a la carte, that it trains clients to kind of pick and choose based on price, not value. And so we needed to restructure his services into a premium package. So one of his packages was called the Signature Head Spa Experience for $280. It includes a full head spa treatment, scalp analysis consultation, aromatherapy, a luxury shampoo and conditioning treatment, blow dry and style. And this works because it's positioned as an experience, not just a service. The price reflects the transformation and the result, not just the time. Package number 2, the restoration package for $380, includes everything above, but also a deep conditioning treatment, a haircut, and a style. Again, bundles work at a premium price point because clients can see the value in booking the full package instead of pricing it out. Package number 3, the full reset for $520, includes head spa treatment, custom color or highlights, haircut and style, take-home product kit. Why it works? It's a VIP offering. You're always going to have VIPs, and it's for clients who really want that full transformation and are willing to invest in it. So we bundled all of his amazing services together so the value was clear and the price felt justified. And we positioned each package as a transformation, not just a list of tasks. That's premium. And when Chad launched those packages, his average ticket went from $180 to $340. That's an 89% increase for the same work, just packaged differently. And finally, phase 4. So then we wanted to calculate, okay, what is his profit per hour? And raising those prices strategically to the customers. So now that Chad's services were packaged and positioned, we needed to make sure that he was actually profitable. And so before we did the full launch, we wanted to make sure what the math was. And here's what we calculated. Monthly overhead, suite rent was about $900, products and supplies about $350, insurance $80, marketing and software $200, continuing education subscriptions $150, total was about $1,680 a month. Desired salary, $6,000 a month, take home before taxes. So total monthly revenue needed was actually $7,680. Billable hours per month, about 120, 30 hours a week. So that gave us the minimum profit per hour, which was a minimum of $64 an hour if he was fully booked for all of those hours. So when we looked at Chad's old pricing, he was making about $52 an hour after product costs. So he was working below the minimum. So he raised his packages to ensure every service he offered was at least $70 an hour. Most were landing around $85 to $90 an hour. And that's how you price for profitability, not just do what everybody else in your area is doing. Then we went into phase 5. We launched Google Ads so he could get new clients on autopilot months 7 and 8. Yes. Okay, so now that Chad had an optimized client experience, premium positioning, profitable pricing, and a strong online presence, now it was time to turn on the faucet and bring in new clients consistently. So we installed Google Ads. Not complicated, $300 a month, targeting people searching for head spa near me, scalp treatment, best hair salon. And here's what happened. Month 1, spent about $250, about 5 new clients booked. Revenue from those clients was about $1,700. The ROAS, the return on ad spend, was about 6.8, which was great. Month 2 on ads, spent $280. New clients booked 7. Revenue from those clients, $2,380. So the ROAS was 8.5. Month 3 of ads, spent $300. New clients booked 8. Revenue from those clients, $2,720. ROAS 9x. So Chad was getting 5 to 8 new clients per month consistently for $200, $300 in ad spend. And because each of those clients was booking premium packages at $280 at $520 and then rebooking them, and he was seeing them more per year, he was seeing a 4 to 9x return on every dollar he spent. That's scalable. That's not just like hoping somebody refers somebody to you or waiting for word of mouth. That is predictable client acquisition. And here's the best part. We didn't just set up the ads and say, sayonara, good luck. We taught him how to run them himself. So now Chad can adjust his budget when he wants more clients or less clients, lower ad spend when he's fully booked, track his own metrics and optimize, scale up or down based on his capacity. He's in control. And that is exactly how it should be. So let's talk about what actually happened over those months. So the numbers. Before working together, monthly revenue was about 6,500. New clients a month, 0, maybe 1 from like word of mouth. Average ticket, 180. Profit margin, about 25%. Client experience, varying. Marketing, not a whole lot. After about 6 months, monthly revenue, 11 grand. New clients a month, 5 to 8 from Google Ads. Average ticket, 340. Profit margin, 50%. Tracked and optimized. Client experience, systematized, premium. Marketing, automated, scalable. That's a 69% increase in revenue. That's a 30%, almost a 30% increase in profit margins. And here's what the numbers don't show. Listen, like when Chad and I first started working together, he introduced himself like this. Like, I'm Chad, I have a salon suite, I've been in the hair game for 20 years, and now I'm watching him have this confidence where he runs a luxury hair and scalp wellness studio. And that's not semantics, that really is an identity shift. He started seeing himself as an authority, a business owner who specializes in transformation. And that is so valuable because that really is what made everything possible. Because before, he was stressed about money. He was wondering where his next client was coming from. He was working so many long hours, but not seeing the results, and he was feeling really burned out. And now he's so confident. He's getting consistent new clients every week. He's making more money. He's excited about his work again. And he just signed a lease on a bigger, more luxurious suite because he's outgrown his current space. And that's what happens when you build a business on purpose with systems, strategy, and premium positioning, not just hoping it's all going to work out. So why am I telling you Chad's story? Because I want you to see something. Chad didn't need to keep investing in more technical education. Yes, he loved head spa. He'd already been doing hair for 20 years though. He was skilled, he was experienced, he was professional. What he actually needed was strategy. He needed systems to elevate the client experience, positioning to stand out as premium, a way to sell what he already had, a plan to bring in new clients consistently, and the confidence to charge for it. That's what we built together. And here's what I want you to understand. If you've been behind the chair for years, if you've invested in education and training, if you're good at what you do, but not seeing the growth that you deserve, you don't have a skill problem, you have a systems problem. But systems can be fixed. Maybe you're like Chad was, relying on word of mouth, posting on social media, wondering if you're getting results, undercharging because you're not sure if you're allowed to charge more. Maybe winging the client experience instead of systematizing it, doing all the admin work because you don't have the right tools. All those things are fixable. You don't have to work harder, but you do need to work smarter with strategy, systems, and support. And listen, I know that Chad's story might feel like that's great for him, but it's not gonna work out for me. And you're right, your situation is different because here's the thing. The principles are the same, whether you're a suite renter, a salon owner, a mobile stylist, or a home stylist, the rules are the same. If you want to grow, you need systems, right? Like you need to know your numbers, you need to position yourself as premium, you need to have a way to bring in clients consistently, you need a client experience that actually makes people feel the value. That's what we build inside the mentorship together. So here's what we cover. Profit per hour pricing strategy, so you're never undercharging again. Premium client experience design, so your clients feel the transformation. Positioning and branding, so you stand out in a crowded market. Marketing systems, email, social media, Google Ads, whatever fits your business. Sales processes, so you're rebooking and upselling without feeling pushy. CEO level identity work, because you can't build a premium business with a technician mindset. And the best part, you don't have to figure it out alone. If you're ready to stop guessing and start building a salon business on purpose that actually pays you what you're worth, head to the description in the show notes and book a free blueprint with me. We will book out exactly what's keeping you stuck and create a custom plan to get you unstuck fast, just like we did with Chad. You've been grinding long enough. You've invested in the education, you built the skill. So now it's time to build the business that actually supports your life. I'll see you in the next one.